So I bet some of y'all are wondering why Shaq isn't with me on this Nisekoi review. Well, there are two things that are going to happen this weekend. One, Shaq is sick, and he told me that he couldn't review today, so I'm going to be reviewing the Nisekoi, the My Teen Romantic Comedy, and Food Wars by myself. Two, the Gurkle No Basket review, that's coming out tomorrow, because I had to finish up some stuff for school first, and then I procrastinated and slept because I had to work this morning, and it wasn't really a pain. It's just my neck was killing me, but I'm better now. I really like this episode of Nisekoi because it revolved around one of my favorite characters in the series, Tsugumi. Now, Tsugumi, she's hilarious. I mean, ever since when I read around chapter, I think she was introduced around 10-ish or 15-ish, but and in the episodes it was around 7-ish. I really like her as a character. She's kawaii. I mean she's always always strict and all this, trying to protect Chikoge from being a hitman, and trying to hide her feelings and blushing all the time whenever with Raku and then all this other stuff. It's hilarious with her. So she basically got her own episode, and this revolves around basically about her past with Paula, and she is like a hitman too. Is one of Tsugumi's underlings, and she's trying to beg her to come back to the U.S. with her. Now, Tsugumi, she's really committed to being with Chikoge, and Paula, she's just in the beginning, she tried to shoot Tsugumi, just try to. I don't know if she was trying to shoot her down, but they were basically just having a gun-to-gun combat, and then Raku was like, "You can't do this on school property," and then and they had forced him to stop at when Tsugumi kicked him, and then Paula's she had to make up a game to get Tsugumi back on her side. So in this game, it turns out that whoever steals a kiss from Raku has to if Paula wins, then Tsugumi has to come back to the U.S. with her. But if Tsugumi wins, then I guess she can stay. And, Tsugumi is kind of a little bit blushing and kind of worried about this because of what Chikoge. If I wasn't with Team Chikoge, I would probably be on Team Tsugumi because, those two really have a connection somewhat. And not ahead of the Team Aradara, but Tsugumi is a strong third. But I don't know, it must be because I really like her as a character. So in the game, Tsugumi tries to hunt down Raku, and Raku, even though that Paula tries to steal away from her, he just kept on running, and then he was just freaking out he's about to die. And when Raku got captured by Paula, he had to tell her all this stuff about you gotta save your first kiss for someone you cherish, and all this, you want to be have your first kiss with someone during a game. And she was about to have kind of a revelation there, but then Tsugumi comes out of nowhere. And if you guys see that one scene from Tsugumi, that reminded me from Hunter x Hunter when Gon went into his adult form and put the beat down on Pito. Now, I can see the reference there. I don't know if you guys saw it, but you guys need to watch. That was one of my favorite moments there. And Tsugumi took down a pillar, a stone pillar, she just went part 2 soccer on that thing, and from that she took Raku, and then she was about to lean in for the kiss on him, but basically she just got worried and then just did the whole lip to lip thing, and then she well, I won, and she's and then Paula's hey, that doesn't count, and then she says we got a problem with that angry face of Tsugumi's, and that basically ends the episode there. And I got to give this episode at least I gotta give it an 8.5 out of 10. I really like this episode because Tsugumi, she's one of my favorites. She's always been my favorite in Nisekoi. Besides from Chikoge and Ardara, she's my second favorite. Chikoge is my number one. Now, the ending of this, they had a different Tsugumi ending in this, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. It just had a lot of people on Twitter just saying like, "Oh, Tsugumi is so cute in this," and like but it's pretty good. I believe like all the endings, so like whatever episode, how many episodes they're going to do this season is probably going to be based on that character or something like that. So that's it on this review.